Yeah, let's investigate on the way. If you see anyone in a black cloak, just wave them down and ask them 50 questions they don't know the answer to.
Yeah, for sure. Or green cloak,
Does it
right?
need to
For
be a black
necromancy?
cloak?
I think black was. Didn't you say you woke up in the
Have,
black place, Druga?
you
Hmm.
guys never asked.
Oh, we
Oh,
didn't
I
care.
thought you filled us in when you got here
Nope.
on what was going on. Oh.
I showed up. You got you folks are way too hungover and talk about
Wait,
ritual shit.
way too wrapped up in our own shit to care about
Yeah, I showed
Drugar.
up. Yeah, I'm feeling a pattern here.
There's a rift in the Beatles.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Druga. Where did you come from then? Where did you end up?
Came back from the bar. Got pastries. Sir Fox found me.
No, I mean, where did you wake up?
Oh, well, I didn't like it. It was I was back in prison, and I have a past with prison, so that was kind of a trigger for me to be real. But thankfully they let me out. There was me and a bunch of folks, none of which I recognized, none of which recognized me. It seemed like, and I met
Ah.
a beautiful boy named Brad.
Oh.
Late for class. Don't know if anything transpired there, but he seemed pretty friendly to me. And we were talking about getting day drunk together, and he ran off to class. And then I figured I should go. You know, the most responsible thing to do: look for my party members. First thing I figured out, thought I would do. You guys did too, right?
Oh, yeah, but remember, I got Fox to go and find you.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, no, my night's kind of a haze, but it seems like I didn't do any type of ritualistic protection dances or something, which I'm kind of bummed about, to be honest. I feel a little left out. Be real.
Well, you did get to spoon a dog, so I'm not sure which is more fun, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I like to say, you know, it's not the first time, but when you grow up the streets, you grab whatever warmth you can grab. So, but yeah, I figured I'd look for you folks first.
I suppose I did the same with Harry last night.
You can, sure. Whatever pet names, and I'm like, and Dugar's like, whatever pet names you guys have for each other, and like annoyed that he doesn't have one too.
Now you know I'm the best. Harry's a dog too, eh? Well, rough.
Too much. Yeah, so that's where I woke up. But again, no recollection. I just ended up in jail. Kind of boring.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
but we were just in our room. It's more interesting than us, I suppose.
Yeah, they didn't really tell us what I was charged. Well, I think I was just drunk. I may have also attempted to steal something. Not fully aware, to be honest. It was kind of a haze. I too felt the hungover, but I ate a beautiful breakfast that you bought for me, so it was great.
I bought it. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. But yeah, no. So I need to go to the Purple District.
So is everybody gonna go to the Purple District?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
tag along.
Lucky for you, the Purple District is right beside this district.
Hey, good work, guys.
And so you can walk over there. What exactly are you looking for?
So I think last sesh we talked about finding, like, there's a specific person that's very good at scrying. I didn't grab a name. I'm not even sure we got a name, but it was like a higher level kind of group. I don't know if it was a place or a person, to be honest. I literally bolded Purple District to scry on friends, so that's on me. But so basically, Drugar is looking to go there and be like, literally flag any person that's wearing a purple robe, kind of explaining the situation, how he's looking for 2 people, and who would be the best to ask to help us with that.
Okay. So as you walk into the, so you've noticed walking through that each district is kind of set up into a couple different areas. You've been through one that kind of looks like, they're kind of like boring buildings. and then there's like a ring that has a bunch of dormitory-looking buildings, and then on the outside of that is more like commercial-based. And so while you're walking through the commercial-based part of the Divination district, you ask some people where the best place would be to do this, and basically everybody's like, well, most of the places around here will help you with divination, but finding people is the like specialty of the Oracle.
Ah,
Oh.
And so they'll point you in the direction of this. It turns out the Oracle is actually like a place and not the person. The person's name is Oriana.
I just heard that really quiet in the background. Then.
God.
I'm surprised that picked up. He's pretty far away and like around corners and stuff.
Nah, he always likes to hear himself talk. So.
He's just really loud.
So great. So I'm beelining for Oriana, like the Latruda and Harry, if they want to keep up with that script, but Drugar's match to speed because he's literally been looking for his friends for this long, very long.
So as you're making your way toward where they've pointed you to for this shop, you actually see somebody of the description they gave you coming at you. So you see this elven woman coming towards you. She has darker skin. She's wearing like a purple like cap. She has long curly hair, and she's wearing a robe with purple on it. And she's kind of like, she's like walking like not, it seems like she's not looking at things, but like almost like feeling her way through the crowd, maybe feeling energies rather than using her eyes. And her hand kind of like comes to you and she like points and she like calls you over.
I didn't do it. Whatever you about to say I didn't do it.
No, I need to talk to you and your party. I've seen stuff, and it's asking me to bring you, and there's a vision I have for you.
Do I understand that she is the Oracle?
I think so. I think people like kind of like told you like what she looks like,
cool,
so that you could find the right person.
Well, you're the person I was looking for. This is great.
Fantastic. Please come to my shop.
I'm in.
But she does want to speak to all of you.
Hold on, I'll be there.
Okay.
Do.
So she will walk at a pace that you can keep up with her. Whether Drugar wants to walk faster or not, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, more of a come on, let's go.
And so you walk into her shop, and the front of it, it's all very light colors. There's very big windows. It has lots of plants and crystals and paintings of like bright colors, all very abstract on the walls. And some comfy chairs to sit in. There are a couple people waiting, and they look kind of annoyed that she like burst out of the shop running for somebody else because they've been waiting for their own divination. But she'll lead you into the back, which is quite the opposite. It is much darker back here, much less clutter other than a wall filled with books and some tools hung up on the wall. It does smell of incense in both rooms, though it is a stark difference between the two scents. One, like the one out front, feels very bright and like keeping people in a good mood, and the other one is Harry would notice it more as like ritual scents. Latruda might recognize it as something she smelled or they've smelled recently. Damn it. And yeah, so there's like a table in the middle with a giant bowl. It is filled with water. And she'll ask you to sit down. As far as too many halls, I think you can. But I think
really?
it's very hard
Shit.
to do. Because
Cool.
there are medicinal ingredients in halls.
I was literally reading the bag, being like, I'm already on like 4th or 5th. So.
Yeah, it's mostly honey, isn't it? Halls things.
Is it?
I don't know. It's got like menthol crap in it though, doesn't it?
We got
other stuff.
menthol. We got menthol. We got eucalyptus, globules, leaf essential oils.
I think it usually says like you can have like 2 every such and such hours or something like that, but like.
Oh, I'm over that. I am 1000% over that.
But
You probably just have a really minty poo.
I've like literally had like 4 in the session, 4 or 5 in the session alone.
I've definitely had way more halls than like is like said to have, and I didn't die. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I was like the Ricola.
Ricola.
Now, can you have too many of those? Like, I'm
Yes.
trying to figure this. Anyway, you can.
Yeah.
Because it actually has like medical stuff that will mess you up.
I
Maybe
think
we'll just start drinking water with my tickle throat.
So.
Anyway,
I'm
sorry.
gonna say as
No,
we're
you're good.
walking through the corridors, I'm gonna be like, oh, it smells like Harry's pants in here.
Oh, another inside joke that you guys have heard of? Cool, guys.
No, I mean literally, this smell that I'm smelling smells like Harry's pants.
yeah.
That-
Come on, small bit pants, Drugar.
Jugar will go straight for the cod piece, not knowing it's a cod piece. Smell for it. Like a bloodhound.
There's a better answer for you from Doug loves Sethis.
Alright,
Spoiler
great.
alert: Doug doesn't love Sethis.
Okay.
And
Oh.
are the t-shirts still on sale? Go buy a t-shirt. It's all going to charity. I don't have a link for
Wait,
it.
spoiler
so I don't
alert,
know,
Doug
figure it
doesn't
out.
love Sethis?
What?
Spoiler alert, Doug doesn't love Sethis?
Doug does not love Sethis. What? Doug sucks. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Hashtag Doug
yeah.
sucks.
Sorry, I thought you were calling. Yeah. I thought you were calling Doug loves Sethis. Doug. And saying Doug
No.
doesn't love Sethis. Because I know Doug loves Sethis does love Sethis. This is very confusing.
It's really unfortunate because not everybody understands what we're talking about.
Well, nonetheless, thank you, Doug Love Sethis. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, hey, Macy.
Hi, Maceo. I liked your picture in the Discord.
Wasn't that great? I was telling the story about walking home, having my bag flapping in the wind, and then Maceo drew me as a bird with my bag flapping in the wind. Really good cold medicine, then realized it wasn't menthol, but just meth.
Nice.
Oh dear. So she will, back to D&D, she'll, ask you guys to sit around the table, and she'll say, you know, like, I'm sorry that I pulled you out of wherever you were going, when something happens in the brain, with visions, I, like, have to, it's very important that I find the people that the visions are for, and it's for the 3 of you. So,
Ooh.
Yeah,
if
the
you
3
want...
of us. The
Three of us
three of
equally.
us.
Yeah,
All
for Team
3 of
Drugar.
us.
Drugar. We need to go back to couples canceling, buddy.
We do. Sorry, do we take you out of it?
I don't know, my brain's just like, it's gone now.
Yeah, the 3 of us. By the way,
The
did
3
his
of you.
crotch smell like the essence?
Hmm?
Did his crotch smell like the essence that I was trying to
Yeah,
say,
and a
like
little bit
blood
like cheese.
Oh. That's literally Drugar's reaction, by the way. Oh.
We do need an emote that's just chickadee buffering. I've thought about it a few times. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I kind of just want to, you know how like I just like stare? I
was
kind
gonna
of
say,
just want that. Because
it should
I'll
just
just
be
like
your
look off to the
face.
side and like
Well, it
glaze
should just
over.
be your face with the little buffering circle that your cursor turns into.
Yeah, see, I don't know how
over your
to.
face.
I actually tried to find that so that I could just add it, and I couldn't find one that was like free to use, and I get scared about not free to use.
You
Well,
need
you're
that.
transforming it.
I guess.
You're making
You
it
need that-
transformative.
What's the sound that Microsoft does when there's an error and he goes dunk.
Yeah. Oh, that would actually be so good to have that as a sound alert. Welcome in warped. Okay, I'm gonna find my brain again. Oh, so she will offer out her hands. If you want to see what I'm seeing, you can hold my hands, create a circle, or I can just tell you what I'm seeing.
I like to position myself between Harry and Latruda and hold their hands and/or stump.
I kind of have to be on the end.
Well, it has to create a circle, so you're gonna have somebody's holding your stump.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
It sounds
Is it
extra.
moist?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it extra
Why does it make
moist?
that sound?
It was
think it's
supposed
suction,
to
right?
be a lot less
Wet.
sloppy sound, but I just drank a drink before I tried to
Okay,
do it.
I just have the weirdest tangent of thought where, because you know how a Tesla, they added the sound of it backing up because it doesn't make any sound when it backs up?
Yep.
I just pictured like the initial prosthetics magical industry making that sound when you put it on, making like the sound or whatever. And then like later on the line, they figured out how to fix that, but people don't like it, so they add the sound back in magically.
It's like a lot
Sorry,
of,
that was just a weird. My brain just like went down to like a.
No, I liked it. It was
a
good.
magical.
I liked it.
You
Cars-
went down a magical.
Yeah.
the cars, like modern cars, don't make the clunky sound when you shut the door anymore, but they've added it in to make the clunky sound.
Oh.
You know, when
Is that
it
a
goes
thing
like,
too?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
it doesn't.
That's
It's because it's not an old like latch lock system anymore. It's like it's an electronic like
Magnet.
bolt.
So here's a
thing.
question, because the car system is built on a computer system, like it's built on Unix, like Linux. So that means that there's a sound file somewhere in the car's file system for those. So theoretically, you could hack into it and sub in your own sounds.
Just
Yeah.
Backing up. You're backing up. Stop backing up. Oh my god, we're so going. Oh god. Oh my god.
Beep boop beep.
Long drawn out fart.
Okay. So
We're playing D&D.
whoever's holding hands in the circle will be able to see this. Otherwise, you're just listening to her saying this. So
I'm in for the vision quest, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
okay. So there's a man standing in a forest. He's taking slow, deliberate steps. 1 pause, 2 pause. Like he's taking like 1 step forward. His foot catches up. He stands there for a second. Then he takes another 1 forward. His eyes are closed. The landscape suddenly changes, and he takes 1 more step and is gone. As he disappears, the terrain turns right back to the way that it was before. The time seems to speed up. You know how, like, when you see leaves move in like a time lapse, it suddenly looks like that. Like, it's going very fast. Time's passing on quickly. And something happens. A circle around where he disappeared, it flashes, and there's no longer anything in that perfect circle. And time speeds up again. You see the leaves obviously further out from this area, moving very quickly again as time passes very quickly. And then you see Gat come through. And there's a shimmering tear left. And then Gat walks away.
Fucking
And the
Gat.
vision ends there.
Whoa.
Gat?
so
Or Yagak.
wait.
No,
Yagak.
Yagak.
Oh,
The one
Yak-
the one who
Yak
disappeared.
Pokemon?
Whichever one disappeared. I'm very good at this.
Gad is the friend. Groogle.
okay. Wait,
That's
isn't
the
he
realized
like,
bartender.
Google. Oh wait, sorry. Yagak. Yeah,
Yagak
Yagak
is the one that reappeared, yeah.
and they just walked through it at will?
Hmm?
How do you interpret that?
Don't stop.
That vision.
As DM, I'm gonna step in here and be like, he didn't. Why are you making that assumption? Okay, so this is my bad. He doesn't walk through. He doesn't take a step. He just appears in the middle of the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. In the middle of circle that we were doing?
So the man before
What?
Gak.
Red's making equations to connect everything together, but it's not. It's two separate equations, buddy.
Okay, so I need a counterweight. Is what you're saying.
I
This is
need
this.
more
You
force.
need to.
Okay, so the man before Yagak went
Yes.
through was walking eyes closed, slowly and purposefully,
Yes.
feeling the area. So that person was specifically looking to go through. From what I'm assuming, and you know what they say when you assume, you die.
Hmm.
That's how I
So
heard it.
So I think it's important that he was walking and there was forest around him. He wasn't in a grove. I think that's important.
uh
I'll be right back. I'm gonna be still listening, and I can talk. I have to let my puppy out.
Yeah, no worries.
is that where we went through? We went through in the woods, didn't we?
I mean, yeah.
Hmm. And then Yagak, when they disappeared from like moorlands, didn't they? They didn't disappear from woods.
They were in like a lightly treed area, yes. So it was like bushes and trees, but it was like far sparser than like this was.
Okay. So there's someone out there somewhere that knows. Wait. Oh shit. Sorry. There is someone out there somewhere that knows where these portals are. So, I mean, are we going to look for this man? Maybe. Is he making them? It didn't seem like he created them. It's just that he disappeared and then was gone for a while. And then there was a circle. And then he disappeared again.
Did we have any identifiers to what the man looked like?
Yeah, so the man that you saw, he looks pretty young. He has long dark hair, very pale skin. Other than that, he's not particularly special looking. He's like pretty plain.
Plain Jane.
You would notice, however, that he had a robe on.
Is it a colored robe, like one that we have?
His robe would have a blue collar on it.
Ooh, blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
Does the robe look
Hold
like
on.
the
Ooh, going to the notes.
Blue, yeah.
A prepared DM.
And it looks like the
Did you just read that off a piece of paper? Oh my god.
Yeah, I read the whole fucking vision off a piece of paper. I added a little couple things while I went through.
Wow.
are the robes like the same robes that are in this area here?
Yeah, so as like now
That's
that you've walked
conjuration,
around a
isn't it?
little bit more, you have noticed that there are a couple different types of robes. There are robes that are all of the color. There are robes that are black with collars. The people that woke up and left this morning from Harry and Latruda, the room that you guys were in, they were wearing black robes with colored collars. So you could assume that a black robe with a colored collar is a student.
Okay. Okay.
So students fucking with this.
Yeah, there were.
So this person had a colored collar.
A colored collar, yes.
Can I ask Oriana?
Mhm.
How many students per district do you normally have at one time, or is it like smorgasbord? Whoever has the talents is in.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea how many students there would be for each district. It might even be different based on which specialty, because some of them probably require a little bit more one-on-one with the students than others.
Crowding classrooms.
Probably some different zoning decisions per district too, so probably less space for dorms and
Stuff
schools
where things
and stuff.
blow up probably have
Yeah.
less students.
Probably need more open space. Yeah, there's probably a lot of administrative issues that come up with this. Complicated question.
But then you have too many students per teacher. Like, how does everyone get the full educational load, right?
Oh, well, judging from my own province, I've learned that you can't have too many students per teacher. That's one thing that we've learned from our...
That's a hot take. I'm not saying I disagree with it. I'm just saying it's a hot take.
I don't think it is hot. If it's a hot take that you should have enough adults per children, I don't know what your problem is, because fuck, man.
No, I get it. I agree with it. I'm just saying. That's why I was bringing it up.
I don't know. If you think what one teacher can take care of 50 kids, I don't know what kind of... You've never been around a fucking kid, is what I'm saying.
Well, you just have to... The trick is to treat the kids like cattle instead of human children.
Feed them at troughs.
Yeah.
I mean, I was.
Put up an electric fence and you're good to go.
Well, have they changed? I don't know what's happening here. What?
Sorry, our province has been spicy for the last couple months.
Yeah. Well,
there was
teachers, too many students per teacher capita.
Well, it was the support staff issue with the QP strikes that was happening. This is very political. This is very off topic.
Which this isn't the first time that QP is striked because of lack of support staff either.
Yeah.
I remember, I want to say like 2010, 2011, there was a strike that QP did because of the same sort of thing.
Yeah, the big issue with this one that happened was that our premier decided to try to overrule like a right, like one of our. I'm too sleepy. I don't know all the research behind it right now, but basically, there's a thing that says like you are always allowed to strike if you feel you need to strike. And he was like, yeah, I'm actually gonna like write this other law that's like actually you're not allowed to strike because you support school children and.
Yeah, so the main thing is there's like a thing that like our leaders can do. It was put in there for one specific purpose, for one of our lead dudes to be like, no, you fucked up people don't get to vote this thing in. Like the law was put in for him to like stop some like bigoted bullshit or something like that, and that was like a long time ago. That was the first Trudeau. And then recently Ford has tried on 3 separate occasions to invoke this, to just be like, nah, I'm the fucking leader of Ontario, I'm gonna pick the thing, instead of like doing democracy. So yeah.
And it was like, to put in perspective how big the deal was, it was very like the whole QP thing is very much a provincial issue, and our federal prime minister, leader of the country, stepped in and was like, you can't do this. So it was like the principal came down to the teacher's office and
he Uno reversed. That's not the right
reversed. I love it.
Veto. Is that the word veto?
Because we're very much like a country of like every province gets to do their own thing. So if the prime minister steps in and like, haha, no, like you fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dad found out.
Right.
D&D. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Oriana, she told you that she does not know how many students there are per thing. She would also like to say, you're like, from every single one of you, I'm getting a lot of energy. It feels like you're very important people in the grand scheme of things. So if you would like personal readings, I would be very willing to offer those to you for free.
Oh,
Drew guys Drew guys literally
yes.
looking over his shoulder, being like, "Who are you talking to?"
For free? Can't argue with that price. You're making money.
Wait, what's the
$3.99.
catch? Come on, there's got to be a catch. How many people do you tell are very important every day? Come on. You think we're gonna fall for that
A whole
shit?
lot of people.
You think you're being...
I kind of want money.
Oh, Drugar at that point goes, "Oh, here," and then throws like 10 gold on the ground.
On the
Have
On the
some money.
ground?
ground? What the?
Yeah, be like, "Here, it's yours."
Pick this up, peasant.
Aren't we in a circle? There's no table room. It's not like we're.
We're
Wait,
sat
so-
at the
Sat at a
table.
table,
Or-
yeah.
Here, take
To
it.
the ground to his right. Oh, you need some money? Here, pick it up off the ground, peasant.
While you're on your knees.
I thought we were in like a standing circle. Oh my gosh. Oh. I really can't take it back now.
No, you can't. That's fine with me.
All right, I'll put it on the table. Because I'm not an asshole.
Thank you. I mean, tips are always welcome, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
I'm not
God.
gonna turn that away.
Go for it.
So firstly, does anybody have a question? Because I think I can probably pull something out for each of you. But if there's something that you specifically want me to look into, I can do that as
Tips.
well.
I mean, just about that vision. I've not actually asked any questions yet. Do you know
Sure.
the person, the man that was walking in the woods?
He was pretty
that's a question.
nondescript. Didn't look. I mean, I noticed that he was wearing robes, so he's either been a student here or he's currently a student here.
Maybe that doesn't help.
That was the only question I could think of. So yeah. Okay. So that he was a student or pretending to be a student.
Or
I
was
suppose you could have been pretending. Yes.
Hmm.
That was not a thought I had.
And plain Jane. No
Okay.
real identifiers.
Jane Doe.
Mhm.
So, what were you saying? Were very important, or something?
You have
I have
very
a
strong
question.
energies. Yes.
I am looking for two friends of mine who have disappeared. How long have we been hanging out? Like a year? I guess we've been a year since I've lost everyone, right? And
yeah.
found Latruda.
Has it been that long?
Me and Latruda, Latruda and Drugar
Yeah.
have been around
Oh,
for yeah, probably about that, because it's not been that long since like Latruda's been up and about doing stuff again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
So
it would have been a few months.
yeah, so and then I'll explain the scenario where I'm looking for a dragonborn and sorry, half elf, Elfana, and I don't remember what my dragonborn's friend's guy name is.
Oh,
Checking
yeah.
backstory now.
McScaly.
His name is Codpiece. No, I'm kidding.
It starts with an M.
McScaly. I just said that.
Marvin.
Jesus.
Maverick.
Mace.
Here,
Yo.
I think I can find it quick.
Or Maverick.
Where is you? There you is.
Fuck, man. Backstory, right? Who thought you'd have to remember it after you write it?
Right?
Okay.
That's
okay.
why you don't name anyone.
Mm.
Uh,
I think I didn't, and then that's why I'm like, oh god, I gotta think of their names.
Mordar.
Mordar.
Mordar Kurdik.
Oof.
Here, I'm gonna do this and bring it to the bottom of our.
Yeah, that's better. Good call.
There.
So, and then, so I'll describe what they look like. I'm like, I've literally been looking for these people for a year now, and I just need to know that they're okay, where they are, and I need to reach out to them. And I was told that you would be all my answers. You are the solution I've been looking for.
Well, I will certainly try my best. And at this point, she's gonna remove the cap that she's been wearing. You notice that
Sweet.
her roots are lilac.
Nice.
Ooh.
Lilac.
So she's going to close her eyes, focus, and again, she will offer out her hands. If you want to see what she's seeing, you can do so.
Dugar is not an active listener. Much like
So-
Tex, he's far from that.
Fair.
Him
So
with
you
red
will
and
see
Fury.
a city, lots of hustle bustle. You definitely recognize this city as your hometown. She doesn't tell you that because she has no fucking idea, but you
course.
recognize it. she will tell you that she gets the feeling that you should go there. And so basically you end up just watching the hustle bustle of your city, looking over like the main hub. And as the vision ends, you get a flash of a familiar face. It is Alfana's face.
Great. Is it like scarred, charred, anything in between? Because we were in a military scenario.
I think she maybe has like one new scar on her face. And I think you maybe remember her getting that injury while you were fighting.
Sweet. So they're the hometown, which is in the other plane currently.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
swell.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. Nothing about the dragonborn or anything like that. Like, we don't know.
No,
if he's-
unfortunately, that is all I have. Is you need
Hey.
to go back to your hometown.
I got you, and I appreciate this. I can stop leaving my Speedo pieces at every bar.
So do either one of you have a question, or would you like me to just kind of tell you what I see?
Just tell me what you see.
Okay, so again, she will offer her hands to you. If you want to see what she's seeing, you can see it.
Can Dragar, like, while they're getting into it, can he like kind of like grab a little bit of the hand to see if he also gets to see it too?
For sure.
Yeah, he's good.
And
I just like, oh,
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
think when she feels your hand, she's going to get consent from Harry, if it's okay that you watch the vision.
Oh, I don't know. It'd be fine if it was Latruda, but Drugar, I'm not sure. Yeah, of course. Of course, let him. Of course.
So
I'm not joining in with the vision, by the way.
Okay.
It's just me and Ari.
So you will notice that this vision starts off a little cloudier. And she's gonna say that this is a little cloudy. It makes me think that you, Harry, are uncertain of what decisions you would make at certain like forks in the road. So I don't know how specific this vision is going to get. So the vision continues, and the only thing that you really get to see is Harry's talking to someone, and it sounds like he's teaching magic. You can't see who he's teaching it to, or if there are many people there, but he is definitely teaching magic.
Okay. I'm teaching magic?
You're teaching magic.
Okay.
So take that as you will. I don't know if you were planning on having an apprentice, or maybe you end up being a teacher here or somewhere else.
Was it
But I
me?
see you teaching.
I wasn't really planning on it, but I could for sure.
Cool.
Could. Probably not Drugar.
What?
I
have an aptitude.
All right, I suppose it's my turn. I hold out my hand and my stump to Drugar and Harry.
All right, we get to do a joint one. Let's go.
And so again, she closes her eyes, and you kind of feel her like jolt. She's like, "This is a very powerful vision."
BD.
I feel
damn
like
right.
you can feel this too. You feel like a feeling of determination, and that this is a task that you've been wanting to do, and that this vision is telling you you will succeed at. You're walking up some wooden stairs at a brisk pace. There's a man laying on a bed as you enter a room. You yell at him, and he jolts up. Begins yelling back at you. And then it kind of flashes, and you're holding this man down with a gloved hand, and you are holding a knife to his neck with another gloved hand.
You got two hands.
Ever noticed, does Latruda have a barcode on the back of their head?
Dude, preach. That's so cool. I love that reference.
And then as she comes out of the vision, she kind of looks up and looks at your stump, and she says, I guess you're getting a new hand.
Get the Scyther one. We talked about it.
I look at, I've got like a big grin on my face. Yeah.
It should probably mention you definitely recognized the man. And I think you know who it was.
Is it the staff sergeant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we know that that's the stat? Do you say the staff
you would
sergeant out loud?
actually recognize him as well because he was in that like dream state fight.
The Latruda
Did
ever
I have
clarify
2
who that
legs
was?
when I was walking up the stairs?
You know that you were walking at a brisk pace.
Ooh.
So
But
that could have just been determination. You could have a better leg than now. Who knows?
A spring, perhaps. I did now. My question would be like, is Latruda older, or is this like, no, this is a vision of something that's coming, right?
Yeah.
That's neat as hell. Guess Latruda gets all of his character sheet stats back eventually. Oh god.
I just don't get disadvantage on as many things. Not that I can roll very low anyway.
So if you don't have any more questions, I do have people waiting outside.
Whoa, hold on. Sorry,
No,
excuse
absolutely. I will answer your questions. I'm
Usually
just
it'll be like to
saying
cuddle
that-
after, you know? Jeez.
me. No. I go, come up, and then Fox jumps up onto one of the seats.
Okay.
We've not done everybody in the party yet.
Grab Fox's paw. Grab.
I don't know that I've ever tried to read for an animal before,
Let's go.
but
just saying.
I guess there's
At
no
least-
harm in trying.
Oh my god. I'm just like, because Fox is like a fey animal, I'm half expecting this oracle to like have fire burn out of their eyes and they just like shrivel up in front of us or something. It's like, oh, shouldn't have done this.
Like it's supernatural when they see the angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So she will hold Fox's paws, and anybody who wants to can also put their
I'm in.
hands in.
I'm in.
And
Putting a hand in.
the
Sorry, Chicky,
vision
this wasn't
is
part of
going
the
to
9
be...
pages you wrote? You didn't prep for this?
The vision is going to be...
Where's Brad? Let's get Brad in here.
Brad! Brad! Can you try on Brad for a sec?
Do I pass my exams? Do I get an alpha beta? Sorry.
So the vision is going to be an amalgamation of just Fox and Latruda. Fox standing proudly at Latruda's side, Fox fighting proudly at Latruda's side, Fox snuggling up to Latruda while they sleep, Fox and Latruda playing fetch. It's basically just a bunch, like, it feels like the emotion that you get out of this is just pride, happiness, just like a feeling of kinship.
Drugar aggressively drops the paw, not being a part of any of it. Because he's a jealous bitch.
Oh, Latruda's like just from under the eye patch, you see like a little tear. Just
Wait,
come
you're
down.
missing an eye?
Yeah.
Fuck! Damn! What's left of you?
You've been adventuring together for like a year.
I know!
Actually, no, it's just a fashion statement.
Oh my god.
You know what the worst part is? Like,
I thought it was
I've-
just for fashion.
I've seen like the characters and stuff that you've I just never thought. I'm just like, yeah, they only have one arm and one leg. That's whatever. I completely did not realize that I was missing as well. Fuck. Oh, it might
Yeah.
be. That's more
I
of
mean-
a text issue than a Drugar, but even Drugar probably wouldn't have noticed.
I think I drew a pretty detailed picture of
You
Latruda.
did, no.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with. It's totally to do with me, not.
It's just you like
realizing.
not noticing, not
Fuck,
taking in
man.
all the details.
I was just like, I feel like this is like the first time it's come up during sesh, and I just haven't like. Anyway.
It's why I need Fox to give me like to help out with like seeing stuff, like when I'm on watch and things like that. Because I get
shit.
disadvantage otherwise.
Makes so much sense. I
Yeah.
thought you were just because the fox has better eyes than anyone really, but fuck. Anyway, might be.
So there
Fuck.
was no in that vision. There was no like a fox having like long chats with Drugar.
Oh,
No.
poor Drugar.
Yeah, what the f?
So you guys had a connection. Ugh.
First animal
Oh,
I ever
God.
spoke to.
I'd love this Fox.
Alright. So is there anyone else as a part of your party?
Good news, none of us were dead in any of these, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Brad,
Brad, bring your friend Chad.
are Susie and me gonna go to the distance? Actually, I have some news about you and your friend Chad.
Oh.
But we were just playing chicken.
It's like that story. We're playing chicken. Now we're married. This is the longest game of chicken I've ever played.
But he's gonna break any day now. I know.
Alright. What are your plans now?
I don't know. What are our
Latruda
plans now?
We gotta go find
Is
the blue dude.
very,
Oh yeah, we gotta find the
very
blue
happy.
dude.
I'm limping
Happy
on
to step.
sunshine.
Limping on sunshine. Whoa.
Whoa!
Stump catches fire. That said, now this was the end of last session as well. Is there a district here that can actually give Latruda the hand back already, or is this something that?
We were gonna go see the what's the Majig people? Is it Red? No.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you had a list of 4 places you wanted to go.
This is
So
the-
I will definitely remind you that as well as Drugar wanting to scry for the friends, you guys also
It's
wanted to
yellow.
see if somebody knew about the Dreamweaver here. And then you wanted to check out transmutation or yellow for weapons. Like magic weapons, and then you wanted to hit evocation for healing, and you wanted to hit conjuration to talk about portals and stuff.
Yeah, evocation probably just because I'm evocation too.
I mean, yeah, like that. If you want to go for evocation, that's a thing too. But evocation is weird because it has healing spells in it, but also like all of like the elemental crap. But there's also a bunch of elemental crap in like transmutation. It's like it's not as clean cut as you'd like,
Yeah.
which was really annoying for me going through things, trying to like figure out how shit works.
Yeah, well,
Like,
because
I
originally,
would organize things differently.
yeah, 'cause originally healing was necromancy, right?
Like
Uh,
way back, yeah.
Yeah.
The revivifying things are still necromancy.
There's one. Hold on. I was literally just looking at shit this morning, so.
There's like gentle repose.
Yeah, that
all
stops
that
it
shit.
from expiring.
Because there's also regenerate and reincarnate, which are transmutation.
Yeah.
So it's just like healing is kind of all over the place, and that doesn't really make sense. There should just
Yeah.
be fucking healing magic. Why is that not just like a school of magic?
There's lots of different ways you can heal. You can
Yeah.
heal
That's
people
true.
emotionally. You can heal people physically. You can heal people spiritually.
But
You can
how
heal
many of
people
these are doing
sexually.
anything but physical?
Did you say sexually?
What? Did
Sexual healing?
I do need to hit the bathroom.
Sure.
Okay.
We can take a quick
so
pause.
if-
Don't have a. I've run out of tea, so I'd like to make
too.
another cup of
Okay,
tea.
cool. So we will all
Not a cuppa.
be
break time?
right back. I forgot what the be right back screen looks like. I
Be
guess I'm gonna
right
find
back.
out.
I'm gonna grab a cinnamon bun
Ooh, I'm gonna grab one of
Shove
those too,
it
actually.
in my face.
Okay, BRB.
Oh,
All right, let's go back to D&D. Now that we're all back
Good.
from break and we've
Yeah,
ranted
I have
about
way too
stuff
much to
and-
add to that subject as
I'm
a
sure you
person with
do.
ADHD and psychosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I don't even have my shit diagnosed beyond like kind of being diagnosed with generalized anxiety, but that was by my GP, and she didn't treat me so good, so I have not gone back to a doctor since then, like medical or mental. So I got a lot of shit wrong with me and I just don't know. But I have
Yeah, you don't want to go to
hallucinated
any
before and
mental
that's
doctors.
fun.
I've also hallucinated, but it wore off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a different
We're
thing.
all
I
just
think.
hallucinations.
Auditory hallucinations are the worst, by the way.
It's like just falling asleep is.
Not-
I think falling asleep's when like most people get them, and you're just like, and they'll just be like, hey, and you're like, what? What?
I think the one that I get the most when it's like falling asleep, I used to get boot steps a lot. I have no idea
Oh, yeah.
why. I don't have any like memory attached to it, other than like the memory of having boots coming down the hallway toward my door as I'm falling asleep and waking me up, and then also doors slamming. That probably comes from actual things that have happened, but that's a whole other thing. That's some trauma. Which is where probably all my shit comes from, because trauma. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the trauma up for her, but it's hard.
it's terrible.
I was seeing like all the other heads just start shaking.
For everybody who's listening,
If you
it's a
get one.
joke.
If you can get one, you're fine. But if all three of us do it, you know you've gone too far.
Well,
That's my
I,
SPR.
I just, I have to be nice on this stream. I hold back a lot of what I say, not like on Red streams.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's so weird. I like when I hang out in red streams, I also don't hold back as much, but it's because of the like atmosphere that I want to create here versus like the atmosphere that exists in other streams. So like hanging out in like red stream or like Old Man Seth's stream, like I say some shit that I would never say here, which is really weird. And there's probably no reason for it, but it's just like, I don't know, it's the vibe. It's a different vibe. And sometimes
all
I go a
about
little more
vibes.
across the line than other days if I'm feeling extra spicy.
True, that'll happen.
You get a
Does
bottle of
happen.
wine in my bottle of wine in me in Red Stream. Oof. You're gonna get a whole deck.
We should plan to do like something like that sometime. That'd be fun.
I got.
We should
I
have
got-
a group Fall Guys game.
We could
together.
talk. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'd buy the game for that.
It's free to play,
Even
so
better.
for that price,
Free 99, baby.
we can do that with up to 4 people, I believe, for Fall Guys 2. It's squads of
Mhm.
4. Yeah.
Hey man,
Cool.
I could sit out and easily just drink and cause drama in the background.
No,
Be
you got it.
sassy.
You got to be in. You got to be playing.
I also don't really care to actually play. Gardic. Ooh,
What?
I've still never played Gardic Phone. We should do that.
hell's
Jackbox
that?
is a boatload of fun.
Oh,
I feel like
Jackbox.
Jackbox though. We should do that. Like, I mean, if
You
we
need
only
to know
have
the people.
If we only have specific people playing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
If we
yeah.
make it a closed group,
Yeah, don't do what I did.
I feel like, I feel like Jackbox
Oh,
on Twitch is
What
always...
is Gartic Phone?
Gardic Phone is kind of like Pictionary and Telephone put together.
Sweet.
Uh,
I'm a great drawer, so I don't know if
Oh.
you guys know this about me.
I did Fall Guys last night.
Mm.
Very first run, I fucking won.
I've
Nice.
never
I
played
heard
Fall
you
Guys.
scream
I'm gonna
that.
win my first time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I just cracked my ankle that I've been trying to crack for like 3 weeks.
I hate
Oh my
that.
god! I feel invincible.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry.
Is Odin crying in the background?
He
By
is.
the way,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%. Sorry.
because I was like listening. I was like,
You
"Is
hear
that
a little
my dog?"
whimpering? Yeah, that
Oh,
one's me. That one's me.
okay.
It's like Iggy
He'll
last
start
time.
playing with balloons shortly.
Is that my cat or your cat? Okay, so you are in the Purple District. where were you planning on going next? Do you want me to tell you the order of the places? Because I feel like you could just like ask somebody and then you'd know.
Well,
Yeah,
So that you could, like,
I've got a
figure it out?
little. I've got a little list going. Stuff we need to do while we're in here.
Okay.
Jugar is kind of check done.
Oh, I
so
could have
he's
done a
passive now.
I could have drawn a little paint-em-a-bob here to show you
So,
where
we
the
got-
things are.
We need to ask around about the guy that we just saw in the vision. That's probably like a thing that we can
Priority
do
number-
while we're
yeah.
about. If we see any blue people, just be like, "Oi, blue, come here," and ask them stuff.
Metagame style though, do you have illusions, Harry?
Illusions. I don't believe so. No.
Could you illusion the person that we're looking for to these blues?
Or like disguise self or anything like
What
that.
Oh yeah, that'd work too.
I don't have designs. Design self.
Design self.
I like to character create myself once a day just to make me feel good.
So I can't make like a full size one, but I could probably use prestidigitation to make like a tiny one in my hand to show like what they look like, right?
Oh, you can like mark things. Could you like mark a piece of paper to like do a little
Little doodle.
little
I mean,
Print-
yeah, I could do
print it out?
exactly. You're right. I could do exactly what like a pencil will do with prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
I feel like
does
you'll
have
get the shading
power
a bit
of
better.
A
with,
writing utensil. It says a color, small mark, or a symbol on an object or surface.
Okay, cool.
His face is the symbol.
It doesn't really say. Yeah, no, it doesn't actually. We can't really use this for our purposes at all. It's
Mhm.
not. It doesn't have that power.
Cool.
So that's the
Uh,
order of the colors. Tell me if you can't tell the difference between some of those colors, because I just picked the ones that were already there.
No, they're good. They're good.
Cool.
Yeah, they look good to me.
It's like a browns and like sort of that I
Yeah, I know what they are, but I just like to make sure, because I know that I don't know, you know?
get. That's very philosophical.
And Red, I'm never asking you that question.
Oh. Why not?
Call it the
Because
colorblind folks.
you have a normal color
Vision.
perception.
I'd say above average, if I'm being honest.
Sure. But that's like the order, so obviously you're in the purple there. And then some of those you don't know what they are, but the other ones you do.
Well, we kind of want to go to
Blue.
blue and then red and then yellow, so we can go
Literally.
anti-clockwise.
Sure. Makes sense
Did you
to me.
say anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise, yeah.
Is it counter?
Sorry, counterclockwise. Yuck, yuck.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is that a thing? Is everyone? No, I don't want to generalize, but in your neck of the woods, is it anti-clock? Is that how you guys just say it?
Well, yeah, because it's not a fucking weight, is it? I'm not balancing anything. I don't need to counter it.
But it's going
not a
one direction.
punch.
You're going counter
No, it's
the direction.
no
I actually think I like anti-clockwise better.
anti-clockwise.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start saying it. And see
Never
what
heard it that way.
happens.
Anyway, sorry.
Uncle
I
Clockwise
digress.
is a dick, though.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, Widdershins and Sunwise. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I basically come here to learn. I
I'm gonna
just
be
listen
honest.
to
I
different
didn't know the
stock and
opposite
learn.
of Widdershins was Sunwise, but I knew about Widdershins. Cause witchcraft.
But yeah, we can go
yes.
anti-clockwise. That'd be
Yeah, let's go anti-clockwise.
Hey, thanks for checking out Chickadee D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Also, it'd be really cool if you came and checked us out live at Chickadee93 on Twitch, where you get to participate in the conversation or watch us play D&D on campaign days. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.